various metals and non-metals. And Biochar they are doing for the last 7 years. I know, I'm aware of that. We got some sample tested from them earlier. And I think, as I said, the idea is that at Biochar Society, we are committed to bring awareness on various aspects of the biochar sector, commercial, technical, both. And ultimately, aim is that there should be more entrepreneurs, farmer producer organizations, etc., will take up this manufacturing. And our aim is in that same direction. And what is today's session is very important on that line. That yes, standard and testing is very important. And in the soil day, about 15 days ago, many articles were published indicating the need for testing of the soil at the various levels. So we leave to our main speaker today, and let's listen to him. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, Mehtaji, sir. Before that, I will just introduce about the QSS and also the brief profile of Mr. Uday Padhye, Managing Director. So, all the participants are very much interested. So far, we have learned about the biochar production and everything. But this part is very important. That is the testing and standards is very important for the carbon standards also. So, regarding the QSS is a group of companies has been trusted name in third-party inspections and testing services since 1999. With 25 years of industry excellence, they have built a strong legacy of delivering a precision-driven, customer-centric services across diverse industrial sectors. It includes agriculture and food, engineering and minerals like bauxite, iron, ore, limestone, dolomite, etc. Natural resources, energy minerals such as coke, coal, petcoke as fuels and metals. Their commitment is to uncompromising quality and integrity has enabled them to serve both local and international markets with exceptional expertise. Backed by a team of 1,700 plus skilled professionals and a robust global network, QSS operates across 25 states in India, ensuring the extensive market reach and the ability to meet region-specific needs. So their core values define their professional ethos and commitment to excellence in 5 things. One is the impartiality, that is the delivering unbiased and transparent inspections. Second, the independence, operating with the complete autonomy for objective assessments. Third one is the integrity, upholding the highest ethical standards. Fourth, the expertise, delivering deep industry knowledge and skilled professionals. And last is quality of service, ensuring the excellence in every engagement. So QSS is the testing laboratory in India which is recognized by the Carbon Standards International AG. So this is the brief about the QSS. Now I will read the brief profile of the Mr. Uday Padhye, Managing Director. He is qualified with MSc, MBA degree, having 35 years of experience in the field of third-party inspection and testing related services. He has worked with an MNC for 14 years and later on joined QSS Inspection and Testing Private Limited in 2003 and now holds the position of director. He leads a team of over 1,700 plus staff in the group companies with 6 laboratories and 9 offices, operating units spread over pan-India. He leads to top management team who work hard to generate, develop and execute the business with the customer service as the main focus. He has worked extensively in the field of agriculture, produce and food products, inspection and testing. He has also vast experience in mineral and fuels, recently upcoming sector of biochar and biofuels related inspection and testing. Lastly, he has a customer base of over 900 clients with a mix of local and international clients, including government and private clients. Sir, very strong strength of your bio profile and also very strong strength of the QSS as a recognized organized private party in India. So now I request Mr. Uday Padhye to start the presentation.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mehta. Thank you, Mr. Arif. Thanks for the introduction. Our profile, company profile, as you read, it clearly states that we have been into this field of inspection and testing for over last almost 3 decades now. And my personal experience is of 35 years. I'm a qualified geologist, actually by basic qualification, and engaged into this testing and inspection business for long. And I have my colleague, Mr. Mahindra Kule and Shankar Patil, who has also joined, because basically technically, they are managing the show. I am just managing the company per se. So I welcome all the participants, and as I gather from Mr. Mehta, and I can see on the screen, there's so much of response within no time, within brief of 1 week's time. So many participants are joined. We are really feeling overwhelmed as such from QS's point of view. So I will now talk brief about biochar. See, we have been testing this product, this produce for over 3-4 years now, and it's an upcoming field, as we all know. And our scope, actually, you all are more qualified, you're having lifetime experience into this production, research of biochar, and helping farmers, helping the industries. So your experience is much better than what we are actually doing in our laboratories as far as technical part is concerned. Our scope as of now is, some samples are coming from you all, and we are just testing as per the requirement as mentioned by you. We possess that qualification from Carbon Standard International. As Mr. Mehta mentioned, we are, I think, pioneer in India to get this approval to our laboratory from Carbon Standard International, and I think our clients are benefited from the started getting benefit as far as even helping farmers to claiming carbon credits. So our role is to give you technical support. Our role is to do the testing part of the samples you are submitting. But we want to expand the scope more to the field. We want to come to the field also. We want to see the production part of it. We want to go to the agri fields, to help farmers join your this association in more active manner, not restricting ourselves only to the testing part of it. So let me introduce my colleague Shankar Patil, who is also, Shankar, you can raise your hand and say hi to all of us, those who are participating. Mr. Shankar Patil is again, I know, from the same field, but he is working in our company as at the position of president, OGC. We call it OGC vertical, that is oil, gas, and chemicals. So he has also got a lot of experience from laboratory as well as oil, gas, and natural. I will introduce my other colleague also. After that, Shankar can tell about himself, more about his experience and the expertise. Let me introduce my another colleague, Mr. Mahindra. Mahindra, are you there?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, you can raise your hand. Yeah. Mahindra is the person who has actually started testing of biochar in our laboratory with the help of some industry inquiries. So he would be more talking about the technical part, testing part of it, what kind of tests he has been performing for various customers, and he'll talk more on that. So let me share this forum with Shankar again so that he can tell about himself. Yeah, Shankar, over to you.
Yeah, good evening, all delegates. Thank you so much attending carefully this forum. My name is Shankar Patil. By qualification, I have done masters in the chemistry and done some analytical diplomas up to that. So 1993, I started my career with SGS India. Before that, I was working for Ford India and German Remedies. So with my starting career, I have continued with the pharmaceutical laboratories and inspection wing. So we used to do all pharmaceutical inspection and testing. So it was mixed blend in SGS. Then I was put to mineral lab. So where I used to do the mineral analysis for all kind of mineral stuffs, and then finally I landed into oil, gas, and chemical. So I continued there for 25 years, and then I joined with the Tuknod company. It's a German company where I have started oil, gas, and chemical operation division, where we used to work on the port areas for the shipments of the import and exports. As well as I was heading the laboratory in the Jamnagar, Kandla, and Adani Hazira. We used to do the testing for all import cargoes of the oil, gas, and chemicals. So recently, in the month of June, I joined with the QSS, where I'm continuing with the oil, gas, and chemical I'm heading. And with that portfolio, I have been given assignment of looking after the laboratory operations. So recently, we have installed a lab in Thane district, Wagle Industry Estate. It is almost 15,000 square foot state of art lab with all kind of accreditations like NABL, PASAI, APIDA. So all kind of such accreditations are there. Across through my journey, I came with this biochar testing facility. And this is my first forum I'm attending a webinar on the biochar testing. So varieties of the test we are covering on the biochar side, and we have all kind of sophisticated equipments like Agilent said. We have very high-end equipments and other equipments which we can cater to all the food and agricultural products. And very soon we are starting in the same premises with the oil and gas chemical laboratories. So this is all about me. I'll hand over to my colleague, Mr. Mahindra Kulle, who's specifically looking after the biochar testing site. More briefly, he will elaborately he can explain about the detailed analysis of the biochar on elemental analysis, physical parameters, heavy metals, the organic contaminations, and the physical parameters. So, what do you, Mr. Mahindra Kulle?
Yeah. Good evening, all. Myself, Mahendra Kule, and again, short brief about me. I have started my journey from SGS, again SGS, which is a well-known platform, trusted, and you can say it is spread all over the world. And the policies and ethics we learned from SGS. I spent almost 10 years in SGS in a general laboratory where we used to get the samples from agriculture, minerals, chemicals, and except pharmaceuticals. So there we learned all international techniques because during that period, the SGS was the only lab which used to test the testing of the agri-produce by using international methods like AOAC, OCS, and ISO standards. After SGS, I have worked in 2 years in Intertech, again a multinational laboratory. And from there, I joined one group. It's called NBHC, which is closely associated with the financial institute to act as we act as a collateral manager, and our role again was to assess the quality of the all agri produce by using the analytical techniques in the laboratory. In NBSC, I have traveled across pan India, and almost all APMCs I have covered. So that way I gain the knowledge about all the commodities and the issues related to the farmings and all that. So after NBSC, I joined this QSS group to establish the laboratory, and we established a international laboratory over here since last 4 years. I was working with them, and again with the help of my colleagues, I enter into this biochar segment, which is now the need of the you can say our because the biochar is a product through which you can uh, do lot many things, and this is you can say gold for agriculture, considering the properties that biochar is having. So I look after all the biochar testing related inquiries and the process, procedures, and everything. Here, if anybody wants to understand the process of biochar, the simple things is that the first we ask about the uses or the applications. So testing is based on the use of the biochar. So in India, at present, biochar is utilized for agriculture, for enhancing the nutrient, and to in some kind it is used as a fuel, and also to decontaminate or remediate the polluted land. Nowadays, the people are using biochar to absorb all the uh, contaminants from the arising from the, or you can say that is there available in the soil. So a lot of applications are available. So going forward, I will now uh, give you the brief about the standard through which we are doing the testing. See, initially the biochar is tested for the basic parameters like moisture, bulk density, water holding capacity, total mineral matter, total carbon, organic carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur, and pH and the conductivity. These are the basic parameters which the people are asking for the testing. And the method which we are using it to determine these parameters are all ISO standards, or the some cases we are using ASTM standard, which are linked to DIN, and these are internationally accepted across the globe. The second part is the testing of heavy metals. Again, it involves the testing of uh, metals that are hazardous and some nutrient. The hazardous metals are analyzed in biochar as such without making its ash. So whatever contaminants are there, that is lead, cadmium, arsenic, mercury, nickel, chromium, and sometimes the people are asking copper also. So these are the metals which are harmful if found in uh, more level than the prescribed. So these are termed as a heavy metals. Then there is another type of testing of nutrient like calcium, iron, potassium, magnesium, sodium, phosphorus, sulfur, boron, manganese. These people are asking if they wanted to utilize it or they wanted to apply it in soil. Then fourth part is the testing of chemical contaminants, that is chemical hazard. So that involves the testing of uh, PAH, polyaromatic hydrocarbon, that are flame retardant. And these are the process driven contaminants. As such, you will not find it into the product, but while doing pyrolysis, it is being produced during the process. So there are 16 pH or the polyaromatic hydrocarbons, which we are doing the testing by using the DIN standard or ISO standard, and the instrument used is GCMSMS, which is highly sophisticated analytical instrument. And the last part is the testing of dioxins and furans. So these recently you might be knowing it. Government is also working on the restrictions of all these contaminants in India because it is being produced while manufacturing of highly corrosive some chemicals, pesticides, and the polymers. And these, because of these contaminants, the condition of soil or the soil gets contaminated and also it is penetrated in the water. And all these contaminants are carcinogenic. And now government is planning to minimize the contaminants from the soil and water by the help of or with the help of biochars. So that is about all the testing. Now the second part is why this is needed. See, all the manufacturers are producing biochar, but now the gradation is required for its application. And for gradation, there are certain standards. The number one standard, we called it as carbon standard, C6 Global Artisan Standard. This is the basic standard which is used by all the agricultures and the farmers for enhancement of, means with the help of these parameters, the people are using this product for the soil enrichment. And the second one is Puro standard and the gold standard. And another is Vera. And fourth one is that isometry. So these are the standards set by the carbon creditors or the policymakers. And the uses are actually depends on the applications. So this is about the standards and the methods which we are performing in biochars. Now, I can ask someone, means or the participants, to put their questions related to testing and the standards.
Yeah, thank you, Mahindra.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shankar. See, now, as far as testing part is concerned, the test listed out already by Mahindra, and they are very specific to the purpose of the biochar that is being, sampled and tested for. So, end use of that biochar and the purpose, like from helping the farmers in enriching their soil to claiming the carbon credit, it has also its own rewards. So, commercial as well as societal cause is also there. So helping society and also making it a business sense. So all these are being, based on the test results of the parameters, test results of the parameters that are tested in the biochar sample. And right now we are not involved into sampling part of it. See, Mahindra has talked about the testing part, but there is requirement of sampling of this produce after the pyrolysis, and the sample, because we are producing this from various organic material, right? So there could be various raw material being used and subjected to pyrolysis to produce this. So representative sampling has to be done. So that part we have to think in future, wherein because we are expert in sampling bulk materials, agri produce, may it be minerals or chemicals. So we have to go one step backward in integrating the services from sampling to testing. So that will give a proper result. Like today, what is happening is with the sample which you are giving, like 3 kg or 2 kg, only that portion is coming to us. When we go for sampling, we draw gross sample looking into the lot size, and then we draw representative samples, homogenize it, and then sample portion from the laboratory is taken for testing. So this sample preparation are very important, And in our training, we were told, educated that way, that if any error in the testing is there, the 70% error is attributed to the sampling, 20% is attributed to the sample preparation, and 10% only depends on the testing. So if we have to have a proper test result, outcome of the whole process, sampling and sample preparation are very crucial. So we have to take that into consideration. It's not about only testing, but testing, like lab A, B, C can give you, or even chemist 1, chemist 2, chemist 3 can give you test results. The same sample can be tested by 3 different persons or 3 different laboratories. They will have similar result, not varying more than, let's say, 10%. But sampling and sample preparation are very important aspects of it. So that's how from my side. And now, it's open to the forum to know more about that. Yeah, thank you.